Hey guys, what's up and welcome to The Truth episode 1, which you don't know, this is my first episode of my basically Q&A series where you can ask me any questions about myself, Lego Star Wars in general, anything about that or anything you want to get to know more about me. This is a series where you get to ask me any kind of questions just like that, because I kind of wanted to do this a long time ago, as I put a community post out like well over a year ago. So I'll be taking some questions from there, but remember to leave your comments down below, ask me whatever on those subjects down below on this video. And also I'm going to be giving away some custom Lego Star Wars clone troopers when I hit 10,000 subscribers. And if you comment on this video and stuff like that and subscribe, you'll be able to join the giveaway. So you want to make sure to do that. You're gonna have a choice from different clone troopers, such as there's a shock trooper, there's a Commando kind of gray shock trooper, a regular phase 2 clone trooper, and much more that you could be able to choose from if you win the giveaway. And they're all really nice quality, custom printed on official Lego parts, so that's really nice. But without further ado, guys, let's just dive into the truth. Now, our first question here today is from Star Wars Bricks. Now he says, what's a couple dream mocks? Infinite funding, figs, pieces, vehicles, size, etc. Now, for a absolutely dream mock, I would have to do, it's kind of funny, I would actually do Geonosis again, but on like the biggest size you could ever imagine, like 20 tables, full on like actual minifigure scale battle of like 200,000 clones and thousands of battle droids and like 30 ATTEs, gunships, the big core ship in the background, the big circular ship you see that they're trying to take out. I would full on do with that like version of Geonosis. Obviously, with the Geonosis I did, I couldn't make that happen at all, but I think I did a good job nonetheless. That would definitely be my dream mock, with like infinite amount of clone troopers, droids, everything, like the most Clone Wars mock you could ever make. Now, I thought this one was really interesting. So this one's asking from Emil Jagstedit. Forgive me if I said that wrong. Said, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? Now, my favorite Star Wars movie, this one's really tough because honestly, I'm not the most opinionated person. Like, I will watch something and I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Like, that was pretty good. I'm not the most judgmental person. So I really love all the Star Wars movies to their own certain degree. I'll be honest, the sequel trilogy is something I really liked when it's coming out, but I haven't really watched it or want to watch it after it came out, maybe because of the excitement levels down. But my favorite Star Wars movie, I feel like this is like the basic like answer, but I guess is Revenge of the Sith. Either Revenge of the Sith or Rogue One, because Rogue One, I just watched it recently, and that's a really special like movie. It's full of like, even though it's not really like kind of aside from the main Star Wars story, it's still so much nostalgia and like fun, awesome Star Wars stuff, battles, and all this sorts of stuff that I really do enjoy. And the characters, obviously, with Andor series going on right now on Disney Plus, is really awesome. I'm really loving Andor. Let me know, guys, are y'all enjoying Andor? I know it's not the biggest action-packed show, but when the action does happen, it's the best, and it has like tense action and all that sort of stuff. So it's definitely getting up there for my favorite. That would be my favorite series so far. But The Mandalorian is probably, I mean, it's better right now, but we'll have to see when the series ends. Now, this next question comes from Scott Davis. Now, he's been coming on my videos since I kind of started on my channel, so thank you, Scott Davis, for all the support on my channel. But your question is, do you have a most sought after Lego Star Wars or another theme set, sort of a Moby Dick, so to speak? So I would say when I was growing up, I was honestly just a fan of like, give me clone troopers, give me like Clone War sets. If they didn't have clone troopers, didn't have droids, I didn't really want it. And that was just kind of a thing. I just didn't grow up on the original trilogy. I watched them when I was little, but the prequel trilogy was my thing. And of course, the Clone Wars TV show, that was my Star Wars. That got me into Star Wars and collecting. So my point is, I would say, I think the old big Death Star that came out a long time ago and has like it has the really open concept where you can play with all the minifigures, create scenes and stuff like that. I personally just didn't like it that much because I was like, I don't really want a Death Star. I'd rather have a clone battle pack or something like that. But nowadays, I've really broadened my horizon. Obviously, you can see TIE Fighters and stuff like that. I love the original trilogy and the Imperial era now, and I'm just my Star Wars taste has definitely expanded since I was little. So I definitely say the Death Star. The next question comes from LWSA Productions. How much money do you think you've spent on Lego? Ooh. Now, this is a really interesting question. It has to be like at least tens of thousands of dollars. If you don't know what my Lego collection looks like, go actually look at my 2021 Lego Star Wars my Lego room tour that shows off a wide variety of my collection, but not everything. It's grown quite a bit since 2020. Oh no, it was 2020. Yeah, it was not 2021. It was 2020. So that's 2 years ago. My collection has grown quite a bit since then. So they're not all bought from me, so to speak, but definitely like my collection is worth like a lot of money, like way too much than you actually need to spend on Lego. But it's something I really love and love collecting, and I know y'all do as well. Y'all are passionate about it, and that's what I really like about collecting. It kind of brings people together, and you really can get to know people that way. Now the next question is from Big Smelly Man. Nice. Okay. Do you think Lego will ever make a Commander Bakara helmet, heavy trooper in Lego? CSC has it still, but Lego is probably high quality. Now this is really interesting. I feel like definitely in the next probably like 5 years, I would say they definitely would make some kind of new Commander Bakara heavy trooper, because with them making so many clone troopers in the past year, and then I'm pretty sure going to be making even more because they know these clone troopers sell for so much, because we're getting these 501st clone trooper specialist battle pack, or something I never thought we would get, with like heavy troopers, a sniper, like officer of these clone troopers. I can definitely foresee them making some kind of heavy trooper or Bakara in the next couple of years. Now the next question is from Chandler L. Now this is again from a year ago, so some of these questions are outdated, so I have to kind of skip a few of them, but hopefully y'all would leave some new ones down below. But this one's asking, since you did a religious reveal in the last Geonosis mock update, do you have a favorite book of the Bible? Mine is Ecclesiastes. I know this is kind of different from Lego Star Wars and stuff like that, but I am a Christian. I'm a Pentecostal. If y'all don't know what that is, you can kind of look it up and stuff like that, but I would say mine is the Book of Acts, because there's so much great stuff in there. I really love every time I dive into it, that I can really get something new out of it. But honestly, I'm kind of reading through my Bible for the first time. I never read it through all the way before, but I'm reading it through for the first time. It's really fulfilling, I would say. So if y'all have any more questions about being Pentecostal and stuff like that, definitely ask me, DM me on Instagram or whatever. I would love to talk to you about it. Now the next question comes from Colt of Christensen. Now he says, are you planning on going to any Lego conventions this year? Now I was planning on maybe going to Brick Rodeo. Was it Brick Rodeo last year to bring my Geonosis mock, but that just didn't work out. I just had so many different kind of things going on last summer, and I couldn't finish the Geonosis to where I wanted it to be to bring it to a Lego convention. Because I never actually been to a Lego convention before, much less bringing an actual mock. But I would say I am definitely wanting to go to like Brick World Chicago, or one of the bigger Lego conventions coming up in 2023. That's crazy to say. So definitely want to come meet y'all in person, stuff like that, because I want to get to know like everyone out there in the Lego community, because I never done anything like that before. So that'd be really awesome. The next question comes from Lego Cole 1911. Do you know what's your next mock will be, and will it be a desert mock? Because I love the Star Wars deserts. That's quite interesting. You love Star Wars deserts, so I'm going to do like a Tatooine mod next. But obviously this is when I was doing Geonosis, and I'm doing Scarif now, and technically you could say it is kind of a desert mock. There's a lot of sand, a lot of deserty looking aspects, so I bet you're pretty happy. And the next question comes from Scout Trooper Bricks, which he says, what is the best Star Wars meme you've seen? Now Star Wars meme, that's a tough one. I would have to say, I mean, of course, you got hello there, but that's kind of overused now. You gotta love it. I actually saw this Lego Star Wars reel the other day. I'll try to find it and put it up on here. This guy, he's on the Target, and it's like the only thing worth going to the Target or something like that. And he walks into the Lego aisle, because I felt that on like a personal, like deep personal level. And that's the only reason I go in the Target or Walmart or something like that, is to go to the Lego aisle. Let me know down below if that's the reason you go check out Target or Walmart or any store like that. Just kind of, you have to go check the Lego aisle every time, but that just really got me. This question comes from Sir Yes Sir Bricks. I like that name. Have you ever thought of making a custom figure? I'm assuming a custom figure of myself. Actually did make a custom figure, I guess a custom one from the Legoland store in Disney World, where you can kind of custom make your own minifigure. I don't have it with me actually, it's at my parents' house, but I did create one of those. Now this question comes from Mateo I'm sorry if I can't say this right. Melessi Martin or Martine. What inspired you to start YouTube? How did you first get into Lego? Now, I guess how did I first get into Lego? I started collecting Lego when I was probably like 5 years old. I got the little mini, I don't know exactly what these sets are called. I got the mini little Millennium Falcon and the Star Destroyer little set. Those are my first sets I remember building when I was younger. But since I've been collecting since I was about 5, and then definitely when I was around 8 is when it really sparked that I wanted to get into Lego Star Wars. With the Clone Wars movie coming out, that it really inspired me to go and like collect with the Clone Trooper battle pack that came out with the 3 normal like Clone Wars version of the Clone Troopers and the Gunner. That set right there got me full on Lego Star Wars. And I was watching like Solid Brick Studios army videos that was always get me so hyped for some reason. But for YouTube itself, I really just I always wanted to be some kind of YouTuber and wanted to be able to express myself because I always loved watching YouTubers, Lego YouTubers in particular, with Star Wars and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I really want to do that myself. I know I have the knowledge and the passion for it, and I really want to express that to like some audience out there, because I want to be that light or that inspiration for someone growing up maybe that's like, man, I really like Lego Star Wars, and I just gonna express that to them. So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to get started on my YouTube channel. Now this one comes from Ben Bricks. This is a Dream MBS set, figs, builds, etc. Now the favorite, I would have to say this one's a tough one. I would have to say kind of like a Master Builder series of if you don't know Master Builder series, it's like the big buildable like play scale, basically UCS version of Lego Star Wars sets. And I would have to say Geonosis, like a Geonosis Arena. I know that's kind of my go-to answer for a lot of things, but a Geonosis Arena would be really sick, just because I want to get like different kind of maybe minifigures you never got before, different kind of Geonosians, and the Acklay and all the different animals in there. I think it would be create a really awesome play features and sets that we just never gotten before. And I know a lot of you guys want a Geonosis Arena so bad, and I feel like Lego would really make a lot of money from that. Now this question comes from Republic Outpost. What is your favorite area of Star Wars? And then his follow-up question, what is your favorite Clone Trooper? Please, PS, love your videos. Thank you for thank you for liking my videos, appreciate it. Now favorite era, it says era, I think you probably meant era of Star Wars. Now this one's really tough. At the moment, it ebbs and flows. Kind of whatever's kind of the main thing out at the moment kind of goes with that. I think the Imperial era is probably my favorite at the moment. I'm really loving the Rebels and the Empire kind of clash, kind of in that gray area we kind of see with Andor. Really enjoying that aspect. And my phone, come on, man, don't do that. But and also because like when the sequel trilogy is coming out, I think the First Order area or the New Republic era was definitely my favorite, but now it's kind of going to the wayside. I obviously love the Clone Wars era. That's probably my favorite of all time, but right now the Imperial era. And my favorite Clone Trooper probably is the Clone Commando. The armor on it is just like so cool. It's like big and beefy, and they're like the best Clone Troopers like in the army. They're the best of the best, and I love Republic Commando, one of my favorite games growing up. Absolutely love it. So definitely Republic Commando for sure. Another question from Ben Bricks. Man, he got asking some questions. He said, what's your favorite set ever? Now, the favorite set ever, it's gonna have to be probably the 2013 gunship, because that's a tough one. I think looking back at it now, it's probably my favorite set ever, but actually like a battle pack, I would have to say would be that old school like Clone Wars battle pack I was talking about earlier. Definitely just, it's just a soft spot in my heart every time I see it. I know the Clone Troopers aren't that good anymore, but I love it either way. And then the next question again is from Cold of Christensen. He says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself hopefully still doing YouTube just like this, sharing my passion for Lego, Star Wars, and Star Wars, stuff like that. But I'll probably be, I'm for sure gonna be married. I don't know if I'll have any kids yet, stuff like that. Probably have to wait for the kids and stuff like that. But because they're gonna absolutely love this collection I have. My gosh, I'm gonna have so many Legos in 5 years. But definitely be married, have a full-time career that I'm working on, trying to finish up college at the moment and get that done with, and still be doing YouTube. That's probably where I'll be at in 5 years. Yeah, guys, that is it for all my questions for this episode of The Truth. Now, again, if y'all have any comments or any questions about anything that of the sort with Lego Star Wars, leave them down below. And remember to subscribe to join the giveaway for the custom Clone Troopers I'll be giving away when I hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out, guys.